Hello, I'm Takehiro Aoshima. Welcome to my talk on deep curvilinear editing, commutative and nonlinear image manipulation for pre-trained deep generative model. Deep generative models are known for generating high-quality images. However, it was difficult to semantically edit generated images. Therefore, in this work, we addressed semantic image editing for pre-trained deep generative models. For semantic image editing, many methods have been proposed, but the existing method's quality of image editing is inferior or their edit is non-commutative. In this work, we propose to run semantic commuting vector field on the latent space of a pre-trained deep generative model. We show that the proposed method theoretically and experimentally provides commutative and higher quality image editing than the existing methods. For semantic image editing, several methods have been proposed to train deep generative models such that each semantic attribute is assigned to each element of the latent code. However, these approaches require computationally expensive training and can conflict with the quality of image generation. Other studies have proposed image-to-image translation. However, these approaches also require computationally expensive training and limit image editing to be discontinuous unless combined with latent code manipulation. Some studies have aimed to identify semantic paths on the latent space. These methods don't require computationally expensive training and don't limit editing to be discontinuous. So these methods are suitable for semantic image editing. Here we will distinguish these methods between linear and nonlinear paths on the latent space and present the advantage and disadvantage of these paths as related work. First, we introduce methods that find linear semantic paths. These methods run semantic oblique coordinate system on the latent space. The advantage of linear method is that their edits of different attributes are commutative. That means, what we get is identical when we edit attributes one after another or in the reverse order. The disadvantage of linear method is that they sometimes fail to find semantic paths. Semantic paths are not necessarily linear, and nonlinear paths also exist. However, the quality of image editing may not be sufficient because only linear paths can be found by linear method. Next, we introduce methods that discover semantic nonlinear paths. These methods run semantic vector field on the latent space and manipulate the latent code along the vector field for semantic image editing. Therefore, quality of image editing by nonlinear method is higher than that of by linear method. On the other hand, their image editing is generally non-commutative. Then we propose to run semantic commuting vector field on the latent space of a pre-trained deep generative model. Commuting vector field is equivalent to curvilinear coordinate. So we run semantic curvilinear coordinate and manipulate the latent code along the axis of the curvilinear coordinate for semantic image editing. Because the proposed method can find linear or nonlinear paths, the quality of image editing is better than linear method. And the image editing by the proposed method is commutative. The proposed method is a combination of the benefit of both linear and nonlinear methods. Now we present experiments and results. For the experiments, we adapt the proposed method to the unsupervised training framework for pre-trained GANs. We employed these 6 pre-trained GANs. For comparison methods, we employed linear GAN space as a linear method and warped GAN space as a nonlinear method. First, we provide the visualized result of commutativity. We visualize the result of image editing attribute of an image sequentially so that the total amount of change is 0. The left images are the original ones, and images above -s should be identical to the original ones. However, image editing of nonlinear method doesn't restore the background and object size. This result indicates that nonlinear methods don't provide commutative image editing. In contrast, images edited by nonlinear and the proposed methods are identical to the original ones. These results indicate that the image editing by these two methods are commutative. These are the result of sequential editing of anime faces and celebrate high-quality image dataset. When editing hair color of anime faces by the nonlinear method, the hair color isn't restored. When editing human face by nonlinear method, the yaw rotation and image brightness aren't restored. These results also indicate that image editing by nonlinear method is non-commutative, whereas linear and our methods editing are commutative. Next, we will provide the numerical result of commutativity. We evaluate how commutative the image editing is by measuring the difference in the attribute score between images with edits of two attributes. Even though they weren't exactly zero due to numerical unrounding errors, the errors were negligible. The errors of nonlinear method were larger than those of linear and our method. Therefore, the image editing by the nonlinear method is non-commutative, whereas editing by linear and the proposed method is commutative. Next, we evaluate the quality of image editing. For semantic image editing, it is desirable to edit only the target attribute. The upper left images are the result of editing hair color of anime faces. The middle images are the original ones, and they become lighter when we see left images and darker when we see right images. Linear methods doesn't sufficiently edit the hair color. The upper left images are the result of editing width of digit 0. Linear and nonlinear method additionally rotate the digit as well as width. The lower left images are the result of editing smile attribute of human face. Linear method edits the face thinner and nonlinear method rotates the face in the O direction. The lower right images are the result of editing color of curve. Linear method doesn't properly edit curve color, and nonlinear method also edits curve size. In contrast to linear and nonlinear methods results, the proposed methods edit only hair color of anime face, width of digit 0, smile attribute of human face, and curve color without significantly changing any other attributes. A conclusion is as follows. Thank you.